Oh, here we go. Versus the Niners. Shit, nutty. Is Zach Wilson out? Let me see some.
She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. For a coupe, for a season, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe designer. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, little bit. You ain't talking big.
Oh, Juju out. Let's go.
Got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had two necks.
Even better.
I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the
Tune into the live, bro.
Gon' pop it for me cause I'm really popping in. Yeah. Drip, little bit, little bit.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
We are just across the Allegheny River from downtown Pittsburgh at rain-soaked Heinz Field in the Steel City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Let me see a little bit.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without
football team is 1-13. Dang.
With all the responsibility he has,
I think it was good on this league.
your team's not going to benefit at all.
Watch the football team.
We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. They will elect to not bring this one out as our first
still out there.
begin at the 25. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive.
Zach Wilson.
And they will be led out by their 6'3 quarterback.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the one being the victory.
How long your running back out for?
But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out
so
all
he'd be
the time.
back
Yeah,
for
2
playoffs.
touchdowns, 2 picks, but as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll get that one complete to Conner. A gain of 4 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he hits his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside.
The Browns on our heels. They 12-2. They only lost to us.
Yet another 1st down.
36-yard line.
So they gonna get another win.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back Connor. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And that one results in 35 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Connor, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole 1st drive. This is where we need to dig in. They got a nice stop right there for a loss.
Who hurts in them?
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
We all know running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries.
Yeah, stop making me laugh.
Upset about a missed opportunity.
His pass caught at the 4.
Stop making me laugh like this Steelers game.
That's going to bring up 4.
How they get down to the 1 yard line and then this is what they're doing, kicking it.
Because they had to swing it out to the back and hope they could
win
make
for
a
us.
play, but let's face it, in order for him to be there and be in that position, in order to make that play, he had to read his keys and not be excellent job in the open field.
After marching down the field and getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
Yeah, he on a beach somewhere right now.
A lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them.
Say, he on the sideline.
I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a
What's he gonna hold the ball?
And 3 points were put on the board.
Oh yeah, it's his time.
Ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Just 2 weeks left in the regular season, so not many opportunities left. But I've got to tell you, I think he's had an MVP type of a season, and I just hope that everyone who doesn't go to sleep and already have their balance cast.
I think there are a couple others in the national media who feel that way too. You and I have been discussing this race since the calendar hit December.
Oh shit, he hurt.
I think it's going to take 8 big quarters for him to truly have consideration. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. So you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep.
He must not be watching my stream if you think I'm lying.
When he tries to run, they did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often
deal with this shit.
You don't want this fast. You got to be prepared for this guy.
Oh, I was just joking.
And then try and match his athleticism.
If you knew I was, then why you ain't?
Man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take
Oh yeah, my ball. That's sugar
man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision proves to be a good one. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want Jackson.
What the fuck?
He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
Right now,
He'll take it across midfield and down at 48-yard line. So a first quarter fumble in the rain.
They let this man slide.
They've had flash flood
They
warnings
let
just
this
west of
man
here, so
slide.
they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up.
And this nigga is just throwing dives.
You gotta get used to it, though. You gotta focus in on the ball and make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost him.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a 1st down. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron.
This nigga Zach Wilson, man. This is the shit I gotta deal with if I'm undefeated.
For 3 last drive, hoping this second go around ends in 6.
Every week.
1st and 10.
To deal with this shit.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Finally.
Turn this time and he goes down.
Finally on
Second to
second.
the 29. Justin Madubuike has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Out of the gun now on third down. He'll get this to Connor underneath. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They do get 10 back, but still a
Hopefully you ain't waste time out.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first two possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy.
Look at that, the Bengals won 32-28.
Feels like that old slow and
Niggas is on our heels.
doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be
Steelers is up right now against
but get
us.
explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they coughed it up. Led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief
Ain't no joke.
when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson flushed out right. Over the middle, complete. That's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Now a first down carry by Jones.
Hey, you dropped that interception, bro.
He's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly
You lucky
a
that
win-win,
wasn't caught
but
by
if you're
them.
on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their full
What?
man.
How you get stopped?
His way forward, but I think he's going to be short.
God.
And he is short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
What you tapping the ball for?
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Pass, Franklin.
The Ravens offense back out there. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had...
The fuck was that, Lamar?
Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick, and he'll return it to the 24. So last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. You start to get a little worried.
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback.
And he had no other choice. You can get rid of it or get killed.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He's wide open.
It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Oh my God, these niggas about to beat us.
And the Steelers, they broaden their
If we don't
lead.
score before the half, we lose.
Anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous
2K need to fix it, so.
before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
It works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse.
Ooh.
But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
34-yard line.
Now a throw here on 2nd down.
Good catch, man.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
Complete to
What the fuck is that?
a gain of 7. 1st down, Baltimore.
They go play action with Jackson. Now he's
Oh, he's
forced
on.
out left.
He's on.
Now he's going to use
He's
his
on.
legs. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against them.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Fumble.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. 30.
This shit over.
Get in there!
And he takes
You got the first though, you got the first
a fumble recovery for a Steelers score.
Chris Boswell on
2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts
Lamar
more.
might come
It's
out.
returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed.
He got one more
On
chance,
the
and
offensive
then
line,
he's
not
coming
giving a
out.
lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
This nigga was out of
Fielded
bed.
a couple yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 24.
Said, dude, it was a pass.
The Raven offense
The
set
hell
the
was
lead for
it?
this next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
That nigga the PA.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You say you want to run for Akers, man.
Throwing again. Jackson.
Find out, man.
Being chased out left. He'll run it. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there.
You better not burn him. You
12
better not
yards,
burn him.
first
You better not burn him.
So here's
Sack
a
him.
1st and 10 at the 38.
What's wrong? You know you're supposed to be in the game, bro. What's that?
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Like these niggas are fucking up this
Calling for
half.
more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And he'll get it up just past the 20.
Nah, he ain't getting set. He bringing in the zone right now. I ain't setting him.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Steps away to his left. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And now it's third down.
It's third down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Well, another fine run right there for Lamar Jackson, and CD, that one puts him over 100 yards now for the ball game.
And remember what all we talked about were 100-yard games from running backs? That when a quarterback did it was a surprise. With Lamar Jackson, that's part of the package as well. He'll have as many 100-yard games in a season as the top running backs in the league.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. Jackson. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got enough for the
for next year.
Across midfield to the 48. Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson.
Another pick.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
What the fuck, man?
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Thanks from already want to do.
Not what they were striving to accomplish, but you know who's really upset?
Oh, Connor loses it.
But we can't pick up fumbles. Are you kidding me?
Wow, that ball was knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
It appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field.
Niggas is getting hurt.
This affect him for the playoffs. We'll get a report when we come back.
Oh, you good?
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Connor. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
A gain of 5 brings up third and 6.
He did too.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete.
This nigga just
That's
slipped
Connor.
on the
And
fuck
a
out
pretty
of
nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. A give the first man through Gillespie, the fullback. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Again.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football.
Yo, what the fuck, Lamar?
Focus, don't you think? Find the tight end. Take some easier
One
completions.
job, nigga.
The interception last drive.
One
There
fucking
against the
job.
reliable target. 4th down. Here's Jackson eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And the Ravens first down.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Play
And the
it.
flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
They said intentional grounding. You kidding me?
In the pocket, chucked it away.
So I'm just
Flag
supposed to
goes
let my
down.
man get
Move
smacked.
a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to
That's some
tackle.
bullshit.
You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose
Fuck
the
you
yardage,
talking
and of
about?
course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly
I'm
second
just
and
supposed to
long.
let this nigga Lamar get hit.
Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And
What?
his
Like,
throw
what?
is
This nigga
incomplete.
came out.
The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Jackson from the shotgun.
They on my ass, and I almost crashed.
Open man is Metcalf. He's
Metcalf
got it.
dagger.
And he'll take it into the end
Metcalf
zone
with
for
the
a Ravens
dagger.
touchdown.
Baltimore.
DK Metcalf with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
And we
That's a
can't
score
make
you
it.
felt they had to
Oh,
have here in the
great.
3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side.
I'm
Hey,
glad
we
this
know
nigga
this,
didn't
we know where we
resign.
are, but sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score.
Bitch ass
A
kid,
perfect
fucking
combination
shit.
of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 of the 22-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 22.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And down he goes, but he
Didn't get
takes
the
it out to the
fucking
40.
quarterback.
16 yards, a
That's
first
crazy.
down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still
I'm
throwing the football.
dead.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a
They
video.
really
And
can't
the
get that
Raven pressure
nigga.
too much. Down he goes. Matt Judon able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That
Finally
huge
got him.
loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a throw here, hold in. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. The reception good for 7.
He said the
It's
whole
3rd down.
game. He said bring sharks. He get a touchdown yet?
He threw for one, yeah.
Hey.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Get that
Taken
nigga.
away, and he's taken down.
And sack.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Ravens,
Oh,
they'll
you still
take
got a lot of
over.
time left.
The
137.
Ravens ready to take over. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they
Stop
need
playing.
points on this
Time
drive
to pull it out.
and in a relatively quick manner. Rolling to his right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews.
Damn,
He's
Michael,
going to
why
get
the
this one
fuck?
down to the edge of the red
Oh
zone.
man.
A big pickup of 38.
Imagine that.
All right, 2 plays, Eddie.
From the red zone
That was a
now,
big
here's
play.
Jackson on first down. Forced out to his left. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the
You
scramble.
read my mind.
Here's Jackson, operating from the gun. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Get rid of it.
I was trying to, man.
No, you try to see if you can zig him one time.
And now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it.
Oh, my God. Yeah, he is on your ass.
But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have
Get
been
on my fucking nerves, man.
3rd and goal. Keep in mind,
Yeah,
very
well, that's
possibly
what helped you,
4
man.
down territory. From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
I can't believe that nigga caught that shit.
This is got picked off and it's shit.
So
Yeah.
football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. They go for it, 4th and goal, but that winds
Nigga
up
drops it.
incomplete.
That's all I mean,
They
man.
on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
That's on me.
They start with a give to counter. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right
Fuck.
there. Whistles now in a timeout.
All I had to do was fucking
Defensively,
catch
they
it.
burn it here with 1:51 left.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
That's cool,
At the
man.
16.
Again, a run with counter.
James Conner.
And this is an absolutely big
Told you
third down
that
that's been
AFC,
set up
they
here,
on our
Bobby.
ass.
There's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give him credit.
Appreciate
They took the
y'all.
shot, but it's gonna bring up 4th down.
A deep ball down
I
that right
still got 2
sideline, and he made
timeouts.
sure that he put it where either his guy was going to
Nah.
catch it or no one was.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 2 touchdowns, 56 seconds to go. Their 4-game winning streak in great danger.
Ravens win a close one to stay undefeated for now.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all
got
of
it
a
in the
sudden,
headline.
here in the final minute, things get a little bit
On the
tighter.
papers.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come
For
up
now,
with it.
On the
yeah.
other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Tucker with the extra point. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And it's the Steelers that come up with it.
Oh, that shit went under his legs at first.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Here's Conner again. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. As he'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Huh?
Just thinking for a lead shot 2 minutes away.
Chill ass up,
For the
man.
Steelers out of the victory formation.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game,
Oh man, these niggas bitching. Let me get a play. They giving me a play. They giving me a play. These niggas gave me a play. They gave me a play. They gave me a play. Which play should I run?
Why are you laughing?
Why they give me a play?
Why are you laughing? Something's happening. Oh, boy, you laughing.
I ain't not happy yet. Oh my gosh. Oh my
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even
Why are you laughing?
Hold on.
Because now is not going to erase
What the fuck? Catch the ball. That's a touchdown.
Go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Hell yeah.
Going into the final play of this game,
Ariana.
they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were
That
treated
nigga's
a really
kicked.
spectacular affair.
They was about to give me a play.
Finish it off. You're exactly right. They took us
Mad
down
as
to the
hell.
last play. We're still.
The rough play studies don't work when you need it.
Never. They just be random.
They always there with that random ass song.
Yeah. That shit drunk. Yo, chill out. Leave my game alone, nigga.
Same owner you're supposed to put in our next game. It's just ironic.
Hey, yeah. I'm still waiting to play.